Say hi to Peppa.
Hi, Peppa.
Alright, this is Johnny. I got my target set up out there at 50 yards. I got the Savage Mark II, got some TAC 22 loaded up in it. I just pull side of my scope. I want to get it zeroed out there at 50, and then I'm going to put some group targets up. It's raining. I don't care if it's raining. At least the wind's not bad. It's probably 2 miles an hour, 3 miles an hour. So let me get this thing zeroed. Go hang some other targets on my wet target board, and we'll see what this thing can do. Hopefully it won't let us down. So this lead fever, hold on. All right, we're back. We're back. SK Pistol Match Special. I got a new target setting down there. I got two more targets, and we're gonna try to get through these today since it's not windy and I'm here and I'm doing it. So let's do this Pistol Match Special. See how it does. So let's start on that top row up there. Over there on the first line, all the way to the left. And we got a cold bore, I know, so it's been a few minutes. That's way high. That's not bad. Not bad. Shooting pretty high. That's some hot stuff. I didn't realize, I know out of a pistol it's in the 900s, but this is hotter than the Pistol Match, I guess. Pistol Match Special. Well, what we got going on here? I don't like these magazines. I paid good money for them. They're CS specs, and they don't line the bullets up right. They nosedive sometimes, and then other times they try to feed too high. Let's see if I got him lined out. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I got to get some Savage magazines. All right, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. We ain't done no one whole groups yet. Maybe the Lapua will do it. Now, one thing about this scope, I've got it mounted so low, there ain't no way you can put a cheek riser on here. It's almost too low already. Well, if it hadn't been for that one high one, those would have all almost been in the same hole. So that's the Pistol Match Special. Now, let's try the SK rifle match and see what it does. Yeah, I got to work on them magazines. Those CS spec magazines not feeding right. Let's drop down there to the second row. See what this stuff does. SK rifle match. Get my block centered back up there somewhat. Well, shoots it better than my Tika so far. See what happens on the next two groups. Got a little wind now. One out of the group. One out of the group. Not too bad. I think my action's getting a little dirty now. Yeah, wind's starting to hammer now. Oh well, we'll see what happens. It slows down from time to time and speeds back up. One more group for this SK rifle match. See if we can't hold them all in one hole. Let me slow down here. Get all of my weight off of everything and try to hold it perfectly still. Yep. That will come out of the group. Wasn't me. You know, it's not bad. I think that was 5, wasn't it? Yeah, that was 5. All right, let's load up the long range match and then start on the Lapua. Be back in just a few minutes. All right, this is Johnny with Lead Fever. We're back. SK long range match. Let's go up down there to the next row. Where, of course, we're going to have a cold bore again. It takes me a few minutes to do these. I take a break in between them and go to the restroom and get a drink and whatever I have to do. So, it's, I need to get more magazines. These Savage magazines are fairly cheap. So, let's see what this SK long range match has got. I've never shot any of it. This will be the first time I've ever shot it. High. That's cold bore. Gotta be cold bore. Maybe not. Well, it wasn't too bad. It had one outlier there. One outlier. See what we got. Group number 2. There's quite a bit more rain right now. Steady drizzle. Not bad. Not bad. What we're finding out about this rifle, for sure, it likes SK ammo over Ely. It did okay with the Ely team in the Ely match. The 10X was kind of all over the place. But so right now, it's like an SK. And I'm not done tuning on it. Now that I see it's worth working on, I'll continue to work with it. Now, that one come up. And that 5. Yeah, that was 5. All right. I'm not real impressed with the long range. Not real impressed with it. Looks like the pistol match and the pistol, well, the semi-auto, I think this thing likes the higher velocity stuff. That semi-auto hammered out of it. All right. Now what we got is Lapua Pistol King. Lapua Pistol King. Let's see what the old Pistol King does. Let's see if he's king of the pack. Not bad. Not bad. Big old ragged hole. Not teaking good, but what do you expect for a little old $264 rifle? Of course, I got the Pro Varmint stock. Elijah Savage over at Day at the Range letting you have it for a song. And I betted it. I don't even know how this thing shoots out of factory stock. I might have to try that. Well, there's our first 5 shots basically into one hole. Lapua, that's what I was afraid of. Got to be the expensive stuff. What do you think, folks? Lapua for the win so far. Let's see if we can do it again. Let me concentrate here. Shut up. Y'all know how I am when I talk. I mess up. That would seem to go high. Well, we did it again. Hey, Chad. Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. Lapua for the win, right, buddy? All right. Let's shut her down again. And we got the Pistol OSP and Center X. And I'm going to do one more after that. CCI standard velocity. Just for grins and giggles. Be right back. We're back again, folks. We're about to wind this down. We got the Lapua Pistol OSP here, and we seen that the Pistol King really good. Actually, I'm surprised. So this little budget rifle is capable of being a really good shooter. It just takes a little tender love and care and the right ammo. So let's drop down to that next row. Try the Pistol OSP. I know my Tika loves this ammo. It likes the Pistol King too, but it likes the OSP better. Let's see what happens here with the Pistol OSP out of the Savage Mark II. We're going to call this the Brat. Yeah, it's got to be a cold bore shift. Maybe not. Was that 5 already? Or did I miss one? You know what? I'm not sure. So I'm going to put another one in there. I only counted 4, folks. I only counted 4. So let's put another one in there. And put one more in that group. I might mess it up. That's a good looking group down there. It's the best one so far. But I'm going to take a chance with it. I'm going to take a chance. Yeah, messed it up. But it's still good. Y'all seen what it was before I put that last one in there. Good Lord. Shouldn't have done it. If I go back and see that I put 5 on it before I put that extra one on there, I'm going to be sick. So, let's go for group number 2. Let's see if we can't bring out one hole back. 5 rounds into one hole. See what we can do. I think that's some of the backing that come out of there and laying up there, it makes that look better. I think they're all still in the same hole. One more. Yeah. If y'all seeing the same thing I'm seeing, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to find some OSP. I got a little left, but I'd like to have more. All right. Lapua Center X. Let me get that knife out of the way before I slip my finger open. That's what I used to open my ammo boxes. Any of you that shoots this SK and Lapua ammo enough, you know the boxes are trash. You can't open them without tearing the flaps off of them. So let's drop down here to the last row of this target and let's see what this Center X does. So far, the Center X for me and the Tika hasn't performed as well as the OSP. So let's see if it will in this little savage brat here we got. We're going to call it the brat because it is a brat. Well, that spread open just a little bit for whatever reason. I don't think it was me. Could have been. I wish these mag wells were a little easier to load. That Tika, that's one thing I can say about it. It's easy to get the magazines in and out of it. It has a little ejection issues and feeding issues sometimes. So far, this thing is ejected and fed really good. Had that one failure to fire. Put 2 strikes on it, still didn't go off. Do these 2 more groups here. Not bad. Not as good as OSP, but not bad. Not a lot of difference in the price with them either. Maybe a $1 a box. All right. Yeah. The OSP and the Pistol King. They both did a lot better than the Center X. No doubt, I can see it from here. All right, folks, we got this last sheet here for our ammo test. Let me try to get out of the shadows again here. We continued on with the SK Pistol Match Special at 228 average. We had a 249 and 175 at 261. SK Rifle Match, got a .245 average out all of them. Had a 188, a 256, and a 292. The Long Range Match, average of 283. You know, it's not bad. We had a 213 there and a couple in the threes, but I'm not going to pay the extra money for that one. The two above it and then on the other sheet did better. I don't know what's going on with SK. Then we had the Lapua Pistol King, a .122 inch average, and had a 245, an 042, and an 081. Now here's where we get where I want to kick myself. The Lapua Pistol OSP. If you remember on that first group, I thought I only put 4 into it. And like a dummy, I had put 5 in there. Go back and look at the video. I shot 5 on it and I added another one, and when I did, I ruined that group. They were all in this first hole up here. And it would have been the smallest group of the whole bunch. It probably would have been under a .0 whatever. Because we got a, we got a .177 anyway. After I screwed the group up. And then we got a .115 and a .058. So that would have been a .0 whatever for the whole bunch of it. And but that's the way it happens sometimes. Then the Center X, a .255 for the whole group average. And there again, I'm not going to pay extra money for an underperforming ammo. The Pistol King and the Pistol OSP are less money, and they perform better. So I'm not even going to show the CCI standard velocity and the Federal Gold Medal target, because they're just, they're nothing, really. I mean, they're plinking ammo. And to finish this off, I just want to share this with you. This is a Leopold, Very X3 2.5 to 8. When I got home today from the range, this was in a box on my front porch. FedEx had dropped it off, and it said Savage Arms Company. And you all know the story behind this gun that's shooting like this now. This crazy lights out shooting gun. I wasn't expecting this. I didn't know nothing about it. It just showed up, and I opened it up. And this is old. The lenses are all dirty. But I looked through it, and it's clear as a bell. It's got a target reticle on it. They don't make them no more. I looked it up on eBay, and these things are selling anywhere from $300 to $799. I don't know if Savage is trying to appease me because of all the trouble I had with that gun, and it took them forever to get it back to me, but they sent this to me. No explanation whatsoever. Just sent it to me. So I appreciate y'all watching. I know this one was a long one, but it turned out good. This rifle turned out good. I'm happy with it, and I'm sure a lot of you'll be happy with it. And one thing I'd like to say, I don't want to be the only one shooting these rifles. If anybody out there wants to show up where I'm at, shoot these guns, you're more than welcome to. I love to share them with other people and let other people shoot them. I got 2 good shooting rifles now. I put extra work into them, just my own time, a little bit of money, and had a lot of fun doing it. And I thank y'all for taking the journey with me, and it's not going to stop here. It's going to continue. This Lead Fever, God bless all of you. We'll see you on the next one.